everybody, and welcome to PlayerWon. My name is Nick Weasel Frymett. I am your host for this evening. I am joined by my co-host and fellow host of this hosting show that we host, Trace Pizza Evans. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing very well, sir. How about yourself?
I am doing fantastic.
No, don't worry about it. I'm just realizing I have to launch the game.
Oh, yeah, that would be important. So, a few things I would like to mention. So, first of all, if you were here before the show, you got to see something awesome. You got to see a highlights clip made by one of our own fantastic new members here at PlayerWon. And Ari is her name. She is fantastic and is helping us with with making highlights for all of our shows. Now, the highlights is not just like a previously on for what happened last time. That's just kind of what I put on there so that you know that it's not live. But it's more of, hey, I don't have time to watch the full show, so instead I'm going to watch, only this 5-minute clip of what the best things are that happened, etc. So, it's more just a highlight thing. Also, special right now, if you head over to twitch.tv/player2tv, that's PlayerTOOTV, you can multi-twitch that if you want. I forgot to do it, but I'm going to be adding it to the website so that if you go to player1.tv/live, you'll actually be able to see both streams right there. I haven't done that yet because I forgot, but I'm going to do that. But if you head over there, you will get to see Trace's view live as we're doing this. So that's really cool effect now that we're adding. So if you want to see both of us race, you can now do that finally. So yeah, we've got that going, and I just checked it out, and it is live and working. I just watched. So let us get into
I don't know if it's working. I see like smoke and flames coming from the computer. It's okay.
No.
It's gonna be fine.
That's
gonna be fine.
That's normal.
It's good.
When
you know what that means? That means I'm putting it into overdrive in the formulas of one.
Oh, God. So we're in the middle, or we're going to restart, I should say, the F1 2013 season. We tried starting it last week. However, we found that the cars actually make a huge-ass difference.
As it turns out, if you drive a Marussia, you cannot win the race.
Yeah.
Go figure, right?
Speaking of, the Marussia car is the one that's on my screen right now. Go ahead and invite me, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just setting up things. I'm going to have one question for you. Do you want a safety car in this?
So, why would we choose not to have a safety car?
Because we like racing nonstop.
Okay, then.
But let's see. Actually, I have to do reduced flags, and let's see. Can this work? Actually, I can't do the safety car. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Don't do a safety car.
No, we can't, because it ain't happening.
Let's race, it says. Marussia F1 team. Jules.
Yeah, that's what that says, but that ain't happening. You're gonna
right?
join this brand new one in which we get our revenge from last season where we sucked so badly.
Agreed. Hopefully we're going to do better. So we're going to be playing as the Mercedes this time around, which actually I think we played as last time.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
we did last time. That's why it's a revenge.
And this is F1 2013, The Revenge. And I am now
win
joining
that co-op championship.
Right.
It also means don't drop the ball, Weasel.
I'm the one who would do it, so... join this co-op game will overwrite your existing co-op save file, yes.
Yep, it sure will.
Alright.
Iceman and Lightning, ready to get done.
Iceman and Lightning.
I will be one moment. I want to get your chat up so I can actually respond to people.
Sounds great. Hey, if you're in the chat right now, obviously go into social media, let people know that we are here, and that we
exist. We love you.
Yeah, we're doing this for the next hour, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, Reddit, and YouTube, and all that, so you can follow us on all of those as well while you're at it. If you are in the chat right now, let us know what you would like to hear us talk about. There's a lot of stuff that we can talk about, but we don't know what you want to hear. So ask us some questions in the chat. We will try talking about them while racing. It usually goes swimmingly.
Yeah, it sure does. Let's ready up and get ready for Australia.
I am ready. Again, Australia.
I'm ready to win a championship.
So am I. And then, by the way, if you are on Twitter and instead want to use Twitter, which I don't know why when you're in the Twitch chat right now anyway, but if you are on there, you can do hashtag PlayerOneCares anytime during the week. We will be watching for that kind of stuff, and we will also answer those topics on our next show. So hashtag PlayerOneCares on the Twitter.
We care.
We do care. Unlike Comcast, we care.
Yeah, because we love you.
We do. Alright, so, well,
It looks like it's raining.
yeah, so I'm wondering if I should,
Rain!
so should I move my setup to something different then? Should I not keep it at balance then, probably?
I've always actually moved it towards more handling, so...
Which is hand...
left. One notch to left. You don't want to go more than one notch.
Running
but
moderate
that's
levels of
what we're
downforce, giving good speed and stability. This setup will work well in changeable conditions. So you've actually moved it there before?
doing. Yeah, I have.
You know what, that'll probably actually help me, because that's one of the issues that I usually have anyway. So, okay, let's try this. Let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. We are back on the track for another season of F1 2013.
Get ready, y'all. It's gonna get real.
Let's see how... Now here we go again, this goddamn track. By the way, I have done this track so many times in the past week. Because I started playing F1 2013 on my own. Because I really got into it after last week's race. And,
Yeah, you sure did.
And so I did this race, like, probably twice. In 25%. Because I wanted the whole pit stops and everything. And yeah, it's... I feel like I got something on this track finally, maybe. Of course, then I went and did the next track, and that was also a crapshoot. And then the third track, I have done 3 actually. Now that I think about it,
Holy crap.
the third race, it started raining, like pouring rain during qualifying. Oh, and I was doing also full weekend, so it involved up to 3 qualifying, and then race. So it was a thing.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Boy, I tell you what, that takes a lot of time, actually. Like,
It sure does.
legit, it was an hour per weekend, I think, or something like that.
Sounds about right.
Oh man, I might have gotten pole.
You might have.
Oh man, oh
You
man,
might have gotten pulled.
oh man! Yeah!
You just barely got that one.
Wow, did I just barely get it too? I did. Alright, I'll take it.
Somebody's been practicing.
Like I said, this course, because this is the first course in the season, I just kept doing this course. Like,
Nice job, Nico.
2 more times, and then finally got it. So, by the way, I was doing a career, by the way, and I was playing as Force India. And I finally got to see when the pit crew was happy with you.
Really?
Like, I'd never seen that before, but like when I was qualifying in the top 10, I would go back into the pits and they would be happy for me. And I was like, what is this? I've never seen this. I'd literally never seen that before until then.
There's only 2 choices you have in Mercedes. You're either on podium or you're getting chewed out
Or they're
by the crew
upset.
chief.
Exactly.
It is the worst. And we're doing it again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, race strategy. Stop 1, lap 5 to prime.
Okay, so there's gonna not be rain. There's an 8% chance of rain instead of a 72. By the way, it did not rain during qualifying. Even though they said it might. I don't know if I want to... Do I want to change anything? Probably not.
No, I think you're good. I think this is...
Yeah, have you changed it? You haven't changed anything, right?
Oh, they are whining to me if I try to change anything. It's like, I want to go to lap 6 instead of 5, and then go to the option tire, or the prime tire, and they say, but your options will be worn out by then.
Funny.
Screw you, maybe I like my ideas of
Mine
running
by-
the tires bare bones. Whatever. You don't know me.
Mine by default is 6.
Yeah, well,
You should
good.
change it to 6, actually. Because
You know
then
what?
we
I
can
shouldn't
pit
change
together.
6, because then we're going to be in the same pit stall.
Oh, is
We'd have to
that
line up
why?
then. Yeah, that's a very good reason not to do that. We need to be separate laps.
Oh, okay.
Because each team, I believe, only has one pit stall, and that means if we are running the exact same pace, then I have to sit there and wait for your pit stop to finish for 3 seconds or so.
I didn't realize pit stalls actually shared per team.
I think so.
Yeah, that would be bad then. All right.
That would be very bad.
So you'll go in before me.
Yep, flat 5, I'm going in, and I'm going to wear these old tires out. Whatevs.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm probably gonna... Bad things are probably gonna happen to me then, because I'm worse and, you know... Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Sorry, what was that?
No, front row dominated, that's all.
Right? I'm pretty proud of this. This is good. Alright, let's see. Sebastian Vettel, 3rd.
Yeah, you should be.
Alright. Do you want to take inside line for start then?
I am on the inside, so yeah, it's going to be that way.
Okay.
So unless you get ahead of me, I'll let you know if you are.
Okay. Yeah, because you're going to have to let me know that. Oh, you are definitely going to be ahead of me. I got a bad start. Off the line.
Yep, I'm inside.
Alright, sounds good. So yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to time that where I
closed the door, right? I didn't hurt you.
No, you didn't. You got past. It's just that I lit up a lot because I wasn't sure exactly what the space would be that I would have, so...
So you lit up too much and now you
yep.
start trying to take advantage.
Yeah, but that's okay. I'm still second. Now I'm chasing you down, though.
And
okay.
I've got these hot tires, I'm going to wear them to the cord.
You're sure we did Mercedes last season?
I am 100% sure.
Man, we were really bad at F1 last season.
We were. You know it.
Holy shit, because we're, like, running away right now. Oh, shit. Nope, I screwed up. Fucking
well,
goddamn.
for one thing, we now both know what the buttons are for KERS and DRS.
That is true. I don't think I used KERS practically at all last season.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, I also way overdid that last turn, so that sucks. But that's alright.
The fast turn, I always just drop down to 5th and just basically start using the accelerator to determine how hard I'm going through there. And this
I got back onto the accelerator too fast, basically. So, so I'm not sure if you heard about this story, but it's going around on a lot of sites right now. A guy in, I think it's like Colorado or whatnot, got so pissed at his computer for blue screening that he took it out back to an alleyway and put 8 bullets into it.
No, that sounds about typical.
Yeah, and of course the cops were called because he put, you know, bullets, he shot in an alleyway by his house. I'm on the inside.
Yep, I gotcha.
You know, he's getting away with a fine because honestly, it's not like he shot in anyone. And there's no real rules for computer homicide. Yeah, but he it's still really funny that he got so pissed at his computer that he decided to, he even said that he said it was worth the fine.
Wow.
So he
don't think so.
He must have really been pissed off at his computer. Like, oh boy.
Yeah, it's okay. I just saw you coming up there. I was a little worried.
That's alright. Sorry. Alright, I'm on the outside.
Okay. I'm still inside.
Sounds good. Alright. This is actually fun. This is a really close race. I like this a lot. So yeah, that story's been going around a bunch right now. Oops! I forgot.
That is a very familiar feeling for these turns.
Yeah, I forgot to turn basically because I thought I was turning too much, so I stopped turning, and then I obviously didn't turn anymore. That's alright. Oh well.
It is alright.
Yeah, but I still have to catch up to you, and I don't know. You're
DRS.
I can't. You're over a second away from me now.
You gotta catch up then.
Yep, that's kind of the problem. So I need to find a way to be able to. Oh wow.
Yeah, you did.
I need to find a way to be able to catch up. So I need to have some better turns than you, basically.
Yep, you sure do.
And I'm not sure if that's possible.
It is very possible, trust me. I'm known for making mistakes.
Great. No, that's a different show.
Okay, well, I'm not saying mistakes were made, I just make mistakes.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like the off-brand.
Also, yeah, exactly. Apparently, I was on pace in that last in that last leg to have the record lap.
Nice.
I don't think I'm still having that pace, but we're gonna find out. Also, for those of you in the racing community, you would know about Mr. Steve Burns.
Yeah, I was gonna make that shout out at some point. Poor guy, right after a race dedicated to him.
Not gonna lie, completely shocked. I did not expect that was gonna be the outcome of this weekend. I didn't know it was going that poorly for him for his health.
Neither did I. Poor guy, definitely an icon in the NASCAR community for
very much
commentary
so.
and pit road work. He's one of the better guys out there.
Oh, easily. The good news is he got a weekend completely dedicated to him, so he got to he was given enough time to be able to see all of that before it happened. And I think that's, if I'm a week before I'm going to die, I think that's an amazing. I did. Wow,
nice.
Look at that.
It's the best weekend ever you could ask for, really.
Exactly. I think that's a fantastic weekend to have before it happens. So yeah. Yep. There is also an episode of Race. What's it called now? What's that show called?
I don't know.
It's something on Fox Sports 1, I believe. It's a race show. They did upload it to YouTube for free. So it is about 45 minutes of tribute to him and his life. And
NASCAR Race Garage or something like that?
Yeah, Race something. I can't remember what it is. It's pretty good.
Yeah, because he was pretty dedicated. I mean, he started back when NASCAR was on the National Network.
So long ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. He's
on your inside.
Yep.
Never mind.
Yeah, I got chewed out for that one.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you hit me?
No, I didn't hit you, but the crew chief came on. It's like, same team, guys.
Oh, we must have bumped then accidentally.
Yeah, I think.
Because I didn't feel it, but yeah, that must happen. Race Hub says
Race Hub, that's
Mark
it,
Man.
yes.
That's it. I'm gonna DRS past you here, just as a heads up.
Yep. Give it a try. Okay, I'm boxing this lap anyways.
Oh, wait.
I'm off.
Sorry, that was my fault entirely. I turned as hard as I could, but I was still going too fast. So, are you okay?
Slid coming off the grass. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm boxing this lap anyways, so it doesn't matter.
No, I know, but I don't see you. Oh, you're way back there now. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. They're saying, hey, by the way, your tires. Yep. And I'm like, yeah, I know. We'll be fine. Hopefully.
Yeah, mine have not done well because I've gone off track a couple times.
So have I, actually. I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm still doing... My pace is still pretty good. So yeah, if you're in the chat, let us know what you would like us to talk about. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've been playing some F1 and doing a full weekend. I'm getting a new appreciation for how much goes into a single race or even a whole season of F1. But someone also made an interesting comment earlier today that I saw on Twitter. I keep up on social media a lot because I'm a nerd and don't have a life.
Beyond that, it's also an entertaining thing to do at work when you don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, light rain in about 15 minutes?
We are going to be done before then.
Fucking... Boy, I hope so.
I'm not going to worry about it. We just got to race the day out.
No, I agree. So, it was very interesting.
That's interesting.
Iceman is pitted.
That is really interesting.
What?
They can't hear me talking to my stream, and I know why.
Oh, is someone chatting on your stream?
No, I just got a tweet from one of the iRacing guys saying that they can't hear me on my stream, and I know why, because it's running off Skype.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. But that's alright. They can tune into this one, then.
Yeah, they can. I'll adjust it after this race.
Sure. So they were talking about how they were surprised, and pleasantly surprised, because the NASCAR community is all about camaraderie, and they did a really good tribute while And you know, everyone's very nice, even during the races. Sure, people get upset, but it's still pretty much a very friendly atmosphere. While in F1, it's all about politics and money and all the rest of this. And he was actually saying that, you know, it's refreshing to see the NASCAR stuff, because honestly, F1 just, when it comes to the off-the-track stuff, kind of shitty.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of talk about that. If you listen to, like, the early interviews from Montoya when he just started with NASCAR way back when, after coming off F1, he was talking about just how nice it was by comparison. And it wasn't just cynicism, he was just talking about how you feel hopeless in F1.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to feel hopeless in F1. I can definitely see that.
Oh, everybody's pitting.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm about to be entering the track again, so here we go. Let's see.
Right. I'm coming on the straight. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see how close we get
you
here.
are still way ahead.
Oh yeah, I am. Wow, I got a nice lead. Hello everyone, and welcome to PlayerWon's Distracted Driving, where apparently for once I'm doing okay.
I still see you though.
Oh no, I know, but not of course when I do that kind of turn.
Yeah, cold tires, man.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Here comes the chase.
All right, let's do it. All right, okay. We got this.
I still see you.
Oh no, yeah, I'm aware, and I expect you to stay close.
I'm trying to get within DRS range.
Yeah, exactly. Also, yeah, the third place person, super stupidly far back.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see if this is the way our season's going to be now. If we're just going to rock it, or if
I would bet not just commit to this, because we've run this track so many times now.
I was about to say, we also know this track at this point, that, you know, we can... Oops. Oh, wow. I braked way too early and then started going again way too early. And then, yeah. All right, here we go. See if I'm over 1 second ahead at the next point. I'm pretty sure I am. Yes, I'm 2 still. Good. Wow, I took that turn faster than I've ever taken it yet.
It's a good show.
Nice!
But not good enough.
Yes, he did make the fastest lap of this race. Boy. Alright.
Yep.
Whoops!
It's on now.
Oh, shit. Well, I was apparently 7 seconds under the lap record during that last
nice
area, and then I, of course, hit it too hard and went off the road. And now I've lost that pace entirely, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Okay, still doing alright. During my last lap, at least. Yeah, I do have good pace. Actually, I think that's actually how I am compared to my last lap, but I was within fastest lap pace at the beginning of that there, and then yeah, okay, made it. And now you are
still going
here.
a little too harsh here.
Well, that works.
Yeah, for you it does. 10 minutes time for
10 minutes, yep, 10 minutes late rain.
You better start running.
Wow, I was 0.2 away from best lap! Oh.
I don't have any of that UI up, so I can't see that.
It's really distracting, but it's interesting to see it anyway, but like, yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to it as well, because I'm curious. Yeah. I can't wait to see the archive here. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can maybe mix together the archives, by the way.
Yeah, you want your audio over mine, for sure.
Yeah, so that we can actually see the other racer a little bit as well. So
my crew chief is yelling at me to push right now, just so you're aware.
Well, that makes sense. I get that. Markman says, for the most part, NASCAR lets the drivers police themselves on the track.
That's true.
That is true.
I mean, and the promoters also, let's be clear about this, they're not willing to just stick to a rule because it's a rule. if there's something that can be done to improve a race that goes against what's in the rule book, they'll just do it, like tire-wise. If a tire isn't working, they'll just toss it out and make sure there's a new one that works for the track, or set rules so that no team's disadvantaged by it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they'll throw cautions when they don't need to for...
competitive cautions.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, I screwed up that final section again.
Yeah, you did, actually, big time. Also, we're gonna lap someone, potentially. Markman says that our last lap will partly be in the rain.
That's gonna be great.
Right?
I heard thunder.
Wait, did you?
I heard thunder in the distance, I'm not even joking.
Wow, I actually didn't hear that. That'd be super interesting to hear that.
Or is that wind? It might be wind, I don't know, but it sounded like thunder. I think I haven't heard that before.
Are you sure it wasn't you just running over a corner?
No, I don't think so. It was a straightaway, I heard it.
Okay. Whoop, I'm on pace for fastest lap still. Alright, let's do this. No, well, but I mean, if they make a change to a rule or something, they do a competitive caution, not a debris caution, but there are always debris cautions. Also, I just lapped Bianchi.
Nice. Jules Bianchi.
Bianchi. So now you will have a car in between me and you to pass if you ever get up here.
Oh, holy crap! You're gonna go that word, eh?
No, I mean you're pretty far back right now. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well.
I would normally see you on my...
really much of a jerk about this.
I normally see you on my mini-map, but I don't, which means you're pretty far back there.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm not meaning that in a bad way.
Means I gotta turn it up and actually race hard.
You do. Oh man, I beat the lap time by 1.2 seconds. Wow. I'm also 7 seconds ahead of you now. Yeah, I'm gonna need this, because when it starts raining, and I screw it up, I'm gonna need all the time I can get ahead of everyone else. Mokan says something in the chat, but it's really long, and, Mokan?
Yeah, that's Khan. Oh, Jesus, Bianchi just took me out.
What?
Well, okay, I rammed him because he broke right in front of me.
I hate it, yeah. So that's one of the... I mean, that's a problem in real life as well, and that's kind of why you gotta be... Oopsie! I got a warning for corner cutting. Okay, just a warning. Woohoo! Man, that would have been really depressing.
Yeah, I'm driving terrible now.
I've cut that corner before, so it's kind of funny. I guess with the absurd amount of money flying around in F1, the type of people that are involved are inherently more political. That's not wrong. Yes, there is a lot
They're
more
all
money.
billionaires.
Yeah, there's a lot more money
Basically.
flying around F1. How much money... I actually am not sure what the answer to this is. How much money is there flying around in Formula E? Is it...
Formula E, man, I don't even know.
Is it still a lot?
I don't think it's ever been a lot.
Okay.
Other than, like, the development of those cars after the season.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, Andretti Racing is using it as sort of a when we're not focusing on IndyCar, we're doing this instead sort of situation.
Gotcha. Yeah, and for now, all the cars are pretty much the same. But if they open it up like they do F1, then I have a feeling that the money will start flying when the R&D begins.
Yeah, my front wing's gone, so I'm not going to catch you.
All right. Well, hey, you fought valiantly.
Yeah. Suppose I did, I guess.
You did. You did pretty good.
No, you really shouldn't be talking like this. You're going to pay for the next races.
Oh, yeah, easily. Oh, I'm going to get completely screwed in the future races. Don't you worry. It's all spec stuff in Formula E at the moment to keep costs down, so probably not a huge amount of money involved. Yes, agreed.
That'd be my agreement.
And also they have a lot of restrictions on... I was actually... I'm not sure if I was just hearing this during one of the races if they were talking about, but they were talking about how a lot of it is... there's a restriction on the weight of the car, so that's why the battery has to be a certain size, and that's why they have to have two cars, and that if they just... Yes, I will try to pass them quickly. Sorry, my crew chief was talking to me that I was approaching slow cars. So that next year, if they actually decide to... someone's in the pits. Weird. Oh god, another coming
Probably
out.
going for intermediates if it's about to rain.
Yeah, maybe.
It's flooding over, you know.
I don't know.
Sky.
I don't know if that's gonna, like, with 2 laps to go, is that worth it?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. Also, I'm now 12 seconds ahead of you, so if I were to get a corner cutting penalty, I'd still win.
Yep.
Again, I've played this track a couple times now in the past week, just because. God damn it! Well, there went my wing.
You lost yours now.
Chilton decided that he wanted to literally stop way before he had to, and also he was blocking me, so I couldn't get around him. Hashtag player. Oh, here we go. Hashtag PlayerWon cares. Discuss games and their sequels. Which do you prefer and why? Example: Left 4 Dead. Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I like Left 4 Dead better than Left 4 Dead 2.
Wow, okay, I don't agree there, but Google
And
on.
No one agrees with me on that ever.
No. Can.
I think I do not like a lot of the. Oh, well, now I'm screwing up. I don't like the melee weapons in Left 4 Dead 2. I don't like
I love those. So
I don't like the fact that you have a stamina factor when it comes to that as well.
Yeah, that's it takes getting used to, but I think it works for a more cohesive game.
I guess. And finally, I don't like how there are monster closets. There aren't monster closets in Left 4 Dead 1. And there are in Left 4 Dead 2 because I have walked up to one and watched it happen live in front of my eyes, and it is bullshit.
I bet it feels that way. But,
no.
You know, for me, it just, I don't know. The director kind of makes me not worry about this stuff, because I figure he's going to throw something my way, or it's going to throw something my way no matter what.
Infinite monster closets are not a thing that should be in any video game anymore. And maybe because this game came out a while ago, that was okay. But honestly, infinite monster closets are just terrible. That's my opinion. Yeah, I just like the story better for the first one, if we're talking about, like, single-player aspect. If you're talking, say, multiplayer aspect, yeah, sure, okay. Left 4 Dead 2 is probably better for more people. I loved the multiplayer of Left 4 Dead 1, though, because it was only the story thing. I don't think it had the competitive multiplayer. And I never got into the competitive multiplayer of Left 4 Dead 2.
I think there was less modes, but I still think the competitive multiplayer was there.
That's probably true. I just never played it.
I think it was just the versus, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then later on they added Survivor, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, though. It sounds like 2.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one example. I've got another example that I could use, but go ahead, in your opinion, Trace.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about sequels and which you prefer in between a sequel and a prequel, or, you know, a first and second, or first, second, third, or whatever?
Whew, gosh. That is a really rough question because it's so open-ended.
It is.
And
it's raining.
I'm trying to think of all the sequels I've played. Oh, it is raining. Cool.
8% chance and it's raining. Oops.
Good time now you get the brake power out of the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just sprinkles, so not gonna hurt the track too much.
No, it's not. Come on, Trace. Come on, Trace. Come on, Trace. Stop. You gotta get distracted. Come on now.
I'm trying to think about it though. It's like,
okay.
There's like, okay, Forza 4, Forza 3, Forza 2.
Okay.
All that, and Forza 5. I don't know. See, the thing about sequels in general for me, I'm just going to use Forza as an example because it's the only one I can think of at this point. I can't imagine why playing a game like this.
Yeah, right.
It's fine when they're just trying to improve over the formula. If it works in the get-go, then it's good, you know? When you skip generations or you jump to a brand new generation technology, that's when things start to get awry, I think, for them. Personally.
Yeah,
that was a terrible race for me. And don't
Yeah,
you
but
dare contradict me here.
you still got second, and you were literally, look how far ahead you were of the second place car. Or the
Yeah,
third
that's not
place
a
car.
good sign for what we've chosen, but whatevs.
No, it isn't.
Okay, let me fix the mic thing real quick.
Sounds good. So I could also use the example Gran Turismo. Speaking of going into next gen, and that was a I don't know what the hell they were thinking, because all the cars.mclaren.com.
Okay, that's now how it works. Okay. Now it's working because the stupid XSplit stream of all the bloody things decided it was going to switch back to my sound card rather than the microphone here I'm using.
Great. Perfect. So Gran Turismo, their first current gen one, or no, I'm sorry, their first one when they went to PS3.
Okay, actually, you got a real good point here. And we're not going to agree here. I know this.
So bad, like UI wise, broken. It was very much set in a time. It was. They did not improve into the next generation at all, which was super disappointing.
Well, the generational jump, I mean, they lost a lot of what the charm of the game was.
Yes.
Same with Forza 5. When it jumped from 4 was just about perfect in a lot of ways.
I heard that too, yeah, and then 5 just wasn't... It didn't capitalize on that same jump that 4 did, so a lot of people were very disappointed with it.
Yeah, and it focused on the wrong stuff, and it felt incomplete overall. Kind of like how I bet people felt that way when PGR2 became or when PGR3 came out by comparison to PGR2. You know, the original Xbox to the Xbox 360.
I don't think I've ever played Project Gotham Racing. I don't think that's a series I ever got. Was that ever on the PlayStation, or was that always just Xbox?
No, it's an Xbox only.
Okay, that's why.
It's a really good series, but it felt very bare bones when it was, in the 360. I mean, a lot of people love PGR3, but it just was very simplistic for its time, even. Boy.
Holy crap, this car can do a lot better than the Force India car around this track.
It sure can.
Another one that I'm going to bring up that is a super controversial, Final Fantasy. For the record, screw everything about the new Final Fantasy games. They are garbage. 12, 13 were terrible. I played both of them, so I can speak to it. I don't care what people say. I get it. It's a next-gen thing. They had to adapt. They're garbage. I do not like them. I did not beat any of them. I got pole position again.
You did. That's not good. This is really going to be bad for the season.
However, I'm excited and interested to see what 15 holds in store. Even though, so actually, no, wait, hold on. I take that back. I completely take back what I just said. I saw the demo of 15 that Giant Bomb played, and I thought it was absolute garbage. I was super excited. I wanted it to be great, and then I saw that and went, holy crap, is that seriously, does that look fun to people? But it looks great, and that's the thing that kills me, is it looks great and I want it to be good. I just don't want it to be a Final Fantasy game, apparently.
Here's the thing about a lot of these games when they move on to new consoles. They look really good, and that's how they sell you. They don't care about the functionality and the such.
I know.
It's gonna be a real question.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, that I don't like. But I guess we'll find out. But yeah, Final Fantasy, in my opinion, 7, 8, 9, and 10 were fantastic. In the order that I like them is 8, 7, 10, 9. But at I'm just there's a 48% chance of rain again.
There is.
Fucking goddamn it. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know. What other series have had new ones that have either been better or worse than the original, I guess? Let's see.
What's lap are you stopping on? Just out of curiosity.
I think it said 7.
Okay, noted.
I'm pretty sure it said 7.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Alright, let's do this. Hopefully you mean 7, because otherwise we're both stopping on lap 6.
Great. Markman says, good example of good-looking piece of garbage, WWE 2K15.
Yeah, everybody thought that was going to be a great game, had great potential. And then it turns out, all these beautiful-looking graphics that make all the characters look lifelike. Turns out, they forgot a lot of other stuff while making those all pretty.
Chase
Generational
agrees.
gap, once again, fails us. One exception to this, I will point out, Gran Turismo 3. Took a lot of cars away, but functionality was still mostly there.
Yeah,
And the
that's
features
true.
and this stuff. Just a lot of cars went away.
I still find it crazy that they released, what was it? Was it 5 that they released where they did not have all cars with realistic damage?
Yep, that's it.
How
Cars Gran Turismo 4 left over in there still.
how do you make a video game and do that?
I don't know, inside by the way.
Yep, I figured.
Oh, outside.
Yep. Alright. I'll let Trace take the lead for now.
Oh, you'll let me.
Oh god, I just got cocky. I'm so fucked. I'm so very fucked.
Listen to this guy go on and on.
Oh man, I had to check up, otherwise I would have ran into you there.
Yep. It's called the draft. You should focus on not, using it.
In the inside.
Okay.
Nope, that's fine.
I see how it is.
Chase agrees though that WWE 2K15 looked good in places, and yeah, no, it probably looked good. By the way, that's coming out for PC.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna buy it probably at some point, not at full price, mind you.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, come on, it's not worth full price.
For me, whoopsie. I ran into you, and then I fell behind. Also, I see, at Philbilly, on using hashtag PlayerWonCares. Boy, I am not paying any attention to, and that's why I'm doing so bad here. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Batman, Arkham series, Monkey Island.
Beat those off again?
Well, hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to do like 5 things at once, including not lose
What he
you.
wants us to go through is probably the sequels and stuff.
Mortal Kombat.
Let's go point by point. Mortal Kombat. 2 is probably the best, or 3, I would say. 9 and 10 are pretty good, but again, as they move to a new generation...
Yeah, I mean, they're changing a lot of things, and so, yeah, I still think that the games are alright. I mean, they get good ratings. I don't really care about the Mortal Kombat games. I've never been a Mortal Kombat fan.
I will put this out there. 10's fatalities actually kind of disgust me in a way.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. They're kind of gross.
They're kind of gone beyond being kind of humorous, oh my god, I can't believe they went that far, and just, oh my god,
now they're just
can't believe
disgusting.
they actually want to go that far.
Yeah, agreed. Street Fighter.
Boy, it lost its way for a while. I mean, it was stuck on 2, but then 3 kind of... I know fighting game aficionados will speak differently to this, but as a guy who never was that into fighting games, 3 just kind of was like, okay, they're doing weird stuff, it makes no sense to me, I don't have any interest in this. Then 4 comes out, and it all looks interesting again to me. Go figure, right?
Yeah, I wonder what the reaction to 5 will be.
Yeah. 5, I don't know if it's going to make enough steps, but then again, I want to see it in action first, like in tournament play.
Yes, agreed. Well, they've already kind of done exhibitions regarding it.
For somebody who doesn't watch all the fighting streams.
Sure, yeah. Well, and they've only done it with, like, the 2 characters that they've announced and the 1 or 2 backgrounds, so it's not like you get a good idea of all the stuff that's involved in it, but...
yeah, I'm thinking Flood's game.
Jesus Christ, cannot catch up to you at all. I'm running away from 3rd place, but cannot catch up to you. I'm 5 seconds behind you.
Yeah, you are, huh?
And congrats on the fastest lap, by the way.
You'll beat it, I know you will.
Oh, not with these tires, I won't.
Oh, listen, and now he's being timid.
Oh, no, I'm honest. I will not. I'm not having a great race so far. Then again, I'm not really paying attention very well, and I'm also going off track a lot because I'm not looking at.
Are you saying you're being distracted for once? The whole the scheme is working.
Yes, the hook of the show is working.
We're actually listening to what the show is supposed to be about. Street Fighter, and then next is Batman Arkham series, is what he said?
Hang on, let me take a check on that. Batman Arkham series, another series that I did not play, so
yeah,
I can't.
The first one,
to.
have not played beyond that, so I can't speak to that. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, it kind of just keeps rehashing the same thing over and over again. So, okay.
I can't get into combat systems like that.
No, I can't either.
I can't get into the finesse of doing that. Same reason I probably can't get into Assassin's Creed or anything.
I loved Assassin's Creed. In my opinion, best Assassin's Creed's like Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, that's what I hear a lot of people say. That makes sense.
Because it made good on what Assassin's Creed 1 was trying to do, but didn't like keep going and just overdo it, and then obviously just kept going. And then Monkey Island.
I've only played the first.
Yeah, and I can't say that I'm a huge
The first is amazing.
Monkey Island fan.
I don't know about the rest though. It's just the beats of that game. Okay, they tell me to get ready for the pits.
Boy, I kind of
like,
destroyed your lap, I think.
Kind of did? Okay.
Yeah, I did. I put my mind to it.
Okay. That's fair. I don't think it's that much faster.
No, I don't think that is that much either. So, okay, here's a game that, speaking of a game that rehashes, and yet I buy every single one that comes out and love every single one of them.
Dynasty Warriors?
Dynasty Warriors.
I can read you like a freaking book weasel. I know it is.
I'm a monster. Every
Is it the
time
same battles all the time? Let me just ask that.
No. So, you know, if you know anything about Dynasty Warriors, you've heard of the Yellow Turban Rebellion.
Yeah, and you've heard about Lubu and all that crap.
And you've heard about Lubu. And sure, like...
It's crap, I'm just saying, you know, and all that.
Yeah. Lubu is in all of them because Lubu's... In fact, in 8, they actually made him, like, a very important... He's always an important character, but, like, they actually centered a storyline around him specifically.
Okay.
And they usually have not done that as a primary. It usually deals with Wei Wu and Shu, who are the three main kingdoms of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. But yeah, so I mean, they keep having a lot of the same. The Battle of Hulao Gate is always in them, but they change the map. They change some of the mechanics. They change the map. You know what I mean? It's not a bad. They also sometimes they add more characters, and a lot of them are they're going back and grabbing real people that were in that time. They just never used them before. Okay,
so they're just bringing more of the history in every time.
Yeah. Sometimes they change some of the battles. They change some of the objectives of some of the battles. You know, so yeah. I mean, they. To be fair, they do enough changes that, in my opinion, keeps it fresh. But yeah, it's totally the same type of game. It's a Dynasty Warriors game, flat out, very much Dynasty Warriors game. I love that type of game. It's fun for me, and I can dump a billion hours into it because every game, every character has a storyline, and like they all. Some of them kind of go down the same main... Oh, Jesus Christ, the car didn't turn. Okay, well, I was catching up very, very well to you.
Yeah, you were doing a good job. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to... Well, I did want to jinx it, but...
The car just did not turn. Oh, the car won't turn anymore. I think I'm fucked the tires, so...
Yeah, I think the tires are going away, so...
Sadly, though, I'm scheduled to pit on lap 7. I might have to fuck that up one. Depending on
you're gonna block my pit.
Depending on if you're pitting, are you actually going another lap? Okay, then
I'm going to pit on lap 6.
Okay, sounds good then. Then I will have to.
I mean, you can do that. You're just gonna.
No, I'll be fine.
Pit again this lap.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Okay.
I'm really sad because I was really catching up to you. I thought I had a good run going there. And then but now I have to race really careful because the tires just aren't doing it.
kind of want to see what my fuel usage is like, because I'm wondering... It said I had a conservative strategy, and I think I could switch to normal pretty easily here.
So when I was playing this before, I ran out of fuel during qualifying because
Well, that's qualifying fuel, though. That's different.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I ran out of fuel during qualifying, which is kind of fun, listening to your engine sputter and whatnot as you try to get back to the pits. That was kind of fun. Yes, I know. My tires are bad. I know.
We'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. Oop. Nope. Okay, I got it. Perfect. So yeah, like Dynasty Wars. Also, Dillbilly using again hashtag PlayerWon cares. Says Dota. That's a real hard one to discuss, just because Dota 1 was not its own standalone game. You know what I mean? And to be fair, I didn't like Dota 1. I didn't like the mod. I never really played it very much. Yeah, and I only really got into Dota 2 because of esports, and then I really wanted to play it myself, so yeah.
Alright. Now you have to hot lap on your own. Yeah,
well...
No help from me. Like I'm actually helping.
No. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I love Dota 2. I adore Dota 2. It's a very fun game, and I tend to have a lot of fun with it, no matter if I'm winning or losing. Sure, you're always sad when you lose, but like if you're playing with people that you have fun with, it doesn't matter then.
Yep.
But yeah, Dota 1 just was a bit too... It's kind of funny, because Dota 1... Back in the day, though, I wasn't as into... I was into esports back then when Warcraft 3 was out, but not as much as I am now. So... And Dota, I don't think, was ever... Warcraft 3 was an esport. Dota was not, because it wasn't its own game, I don't think, so...
I think Dota was actually an esport in some areas. I think some places still... It took Valve actually supporting it with money to get people off of it.
Yes, so that's definitely true.
I mean, it's just, yeah, there's definitely been mods that have become esport.
Oh no! Shit, I lost the controller again. I've lost the controller again.
That's mechanical failure you don't want to have happen.
Seriously, that's the second time that's happened. I don't understand. Yeah. This never happens, and now it's happened twice in 2 weeks. Well, there went my race again. And it's funny. No, you know, here's the crazy part. My controller's still on. The light is not off, which means the controller is still on. Oh, I can't turn anymore. I just spun the car again.
Oh,
well,
wow.
I can't keep control. The tires are gone.
Yeah.
So.
Pit stops at the end of the straight.
Yeah, the control.
You have to make the full turn. You just have to dive off.
The controller never turned off, so maybe it was just a big latency issue that just all of a sudden took off, but yeah, it's just funny, it happens... I can't turn the car anymore, no. Well, okay, I will not be catching up to you ever now, so enjoy being first place.
That's unfortunate, actually. That's not how I want to win.
Yeah, well, oh well.
Lightning is pitted. That throws me off now. We have a chance of rain, and I hear lightning.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly. Markman, by the way, says, Assassin's Creed games, he says, ACB 214, and then all the rest are garbage.
Wow, okay. That's interesting.
You know,
I mean, holding one in such high regard, because I've heard...
I love one.
Opinions. Also, I'm just going to point this out, too, because I just thought of another sequel. A sequel to a game that was not nearly as good as the original.
Okay.
Crackdown.
Okay. I didn't play...
Crackdown was amazing.
Sure.
It was, basically you start off as these normal type cops with weapons running through streets like you're some sort of cop side of Grand Theft Auto. And by the end, you are bounding over tall buildings, shooting rocket launchers that home in on people a mile away. And basically, you're running through this entire city freeform, taking down as many drug lords as you can. Every one you take down, or gang lords, I should say, every one you take down does something to the city. Like, there's one guy, once you kill him, all of a sudden all these mutants he was breeding are unleashed into the city. and it's never the same again.
That's kind of cool.
And sometimes it's just something simple, like, okay, all the gang members are weakened around the main boss, the guy who runs the entire gang. But it's a lot of neat stuff like that. It's just, basically all of it is to help you get to the 3 kingpins of each gang and take them out. Whereas Crackdown 2 didn't have anything as free-form there. It was more just structured. Oh, we gotta get rid of this hive of mutants, now this hive, and now we gotta take this rebel unit down. Soldier. Agent, rather.
Agent. I am 24 seconds behind you.
Which also, the best part of Crackdown was the voiceover guy, who'd give you directives. Don't get cocky now, Agent. There are more people to take down in this city.
Speaking of that kind of game, Saints Row.
Saints Row, yeah.
3 was great.
I didn't care about, but 3 and 4, awesome.
I don't know, like 4 and whatnot.
4 was amazing. It wasn't as good as 3, sure, but it was unique in its own way. It was kind of like Crackdown and Saints Row.
Yeah, okay, I'll give that to you. I didn't ever take to 4 as much as I did to 3.
For someone like me who loves games like Crackdown and that sort of thing, it just spoke to me in many levels.
Markman wonders, did you ever play the Infamous games?
I've played Infamous Second Son, but not the ones before that.
Okay.
Second Son, it hit a point where it didn't do anything for me.
I never got into the Infamous games either.
But it's a beautiful looking game. I want to get back into it. It gets to the point where it just feels like it's beating you upon the head before you can get to something cool.
Sure.
And any game open world where I feel like I'm being beaten into a corner and can't just do whatever I want because I'm being restricted by powers I don't have yet, it doesn't appeal much. And so I was having issues with that, but there were areas where I didn't feel safe just wandering about in a lot of areas yet. So I gotta go back to that game sometime. I didn't even get the neon powers, which is like a cool part. 22
goddamn seconds behind you!
Yes, you are.
And 17 seconds out of the 3rd place person. We're too good now, I fear.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat the races on stream or anything, but we may need to think about the difficulty.
Yeah, maybe. It's funny, we're experimenting with F1 apparently because who'd have thunk that we'd go from I don't know. We were
terrible when we started this last time.
We were terrible, and now all of a sudden it's
we were getting last places.
Right?
We were finishing in the points.
Dat Brass is catching the last bit. Here's a good one. Mokan says, bad sequels, Grid 2.
Grid 2, I don't agree.
I thought
Grid 1, it is not as good as you remember. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't think Grid 1 is as good as you remember either. I think Grid 2 is pretty great, and then wasn't it Grid 3 that we played, but then wanted to go back to Grid 2 again?
Now, Grid Autosport is terrible.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm sorry. Grid 3 was great, and then Grid Autosport was the one that we didn't want to play.
There was no Grid 3.
Grid Autosport. So then it was Grid 2.
3.
Okay. So it was, but no, because remember when we played Grid, which you can find if you by going back into our archives at PlayerWon.tv. Yeah, I remember that we played Grid Autosport, but we liked the options of races better in 2 because I missed Toge.
Yeah.
By the way, 20 seconds, and I just did the fastest lap.
Okay, that's fine.
So, you know what, I'm going to be proud that I got fastest lap.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Unless, of course, you take it over again.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not confident I'm going to.
Apparently I can, which is really weird. I'm trying to think of other...
But yeah, Autosport is terrible. Yeah. Grid 2, I'm going to say that's an okay game.
I liked Grid 2 a lot.
If you're looking for what was in Grid 1 and that sort of potential, that race car driver type, or pro race driver season kind of mode, you're not going to get it in Grid 2, you're right.
I really liked Hashtag Grid 2.
Hashtag Grid 2 is great! Yeah, I always call it Hashtag Grid 2.
I always do too! It's kind of
because that's what it is, that's what it says on the title screen. It's
correct.
Hashtag Grid 2, it's not Grid 2.
I guess we could say, even though we haven't played it, F1 2013 better than F1 2014 because 2014 just didn't really do much of anything to improve the game.
Well, they put you in the slower cars with less grip, so take that as you will.
Yeah, but like, I mean, if you asked anyone who likes the F1 games a lot, they would tell you that it just was not enough to warrant a full game. So here's hoping that 2015 does a lot like they say it will, because if it does, I'm gonna be excited. By the way, I just beat my best lap.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm now 18 seconds out. If only I had like 20 more laps.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Again, I'm running all by myself, so now I have all the time in the world to concentrate, apparently. Even though I am getting kind of distracted, I'm apparently still doing good enough to... Markman says Borderlands. How about the Borderlands series? And
okay, Borderlands 1 and... That's gonna be a penalty. Oh, it's not. Okay. Oh, rain.
Oh, great.
Good luck with that. I ain't pitting. Unless they tell me.
Nope. We've only got 2 laps left. Don't pit.
Okay.
Suck it up.
I'm not pitting then.
Wait. Am I catching up to you? Or am I lapping? Did you lap? You lap someone.
I'm lapping cars.
Gotcha. Nope. I see that. It's a red car. I don't like Borderlands, so I'm a monster. I don't like any of these games that you guys are mentioning, but I like...
It's really good.
I like terrible games like Dynasty Warriors.
Borderlands 2 is... Anybody who complains about the humor in that game is completely on spot, but it's still a very good game.
Meh.
I mean, it's just... the Hey Ash, What You Playin' guy or whatever, one of the guys from that apparently wrote all the humor writing in it or something along those lines, or it was a head writer. Mm-hmm. And it just shows. It's not funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I never got into that game. I could not, like, my friend said, hey, here, buy it during this sale, so of course I did, and then I installed it, and he was like, here, let's play multiplayer, and I'm like, okay, and I got into it and went, okay, I don't understand why everyone loves it.
See, you gotta really find a good co-op partner for it. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead or Dota. If you don't have... Oh, I got a warning for that corner cut. Interesting. There are people who will have a playstyle much more aggressive than you or much more passive than you out there, and if you team with one of those people, I assure you, you're not going to have as fun a time. You need somebody who's at the same pace as you, wants to play. If you like running and gunning rampantly, you need to find people who do that as well on Borderlands. If you want to find people who are more strategy-based, you need to get those people on your team.
Gotcha.
If you have a mix of them, then you're just either chasing somebody or somebody is ruining your plans all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not into that kind of game.
So let me ask you then, have you ever played Phantasy Star Online?
No, but I kind of...
That might be part of it too, is that there's a specific type of person. Oh god, it's getting very rainy here.
Oh great. Well, it's last lap, so...
rain off the tires now.
Last lap.
Oh man, yeah. Slipping and sliding like crazy.
Oh yeah, no, I'm seeing it too now.
Oh, don't you dare ruin my race, Toro Rosso. Oh boy, had to use some curves to get past that guy.
Oh, yeah, this is a good example. That Brass, by the way, just started listing some games that she has played, and she mentioned, Portal. Portal 2.
Portal 2 is the best game of that year.
Yeah, easily. Yes. That was a fantastic improvement on Portal 1.
And it's not to say Portal 1's bad. It's not. It's a great game, but
not
Portal
at all.
2 is just that much better.
Agreed. I got caught up a little bit on traffic. I am 42 seconds ahead of third place.
Wow.
And I'm still, like, 17 off of you, I think.
I'm just gonna put this out there. The secret to being
15.
good at this game: setting the race distance longer.
Yeah, right? Also, if I hadn't have lost my controller, it probably would have been way more competitive.
You would have been on me.
Yeah. Which is a shame. But oh well. Whoopsie daisy. Alright. Gonna use the rest of that. Mario Kart. That's...
I haven't played any
Me
to
either.
that length since DS, but I played a little Mario Kart 8 at a friend's house. It's a good game, but I just... As somebody whose favorite Mario Kart is 64, and I've played the Super Nintendo one, so the theory of your first Mario Kart you play is your favorite one is not true.
It's funny hearing people say that, yeah, because, like, Mario Kart 64 was probably my first one as well, and I thought it was great, but hearing a whole bunch...
Super Nintendo one, Super Mario Kart was my first one, but Mario Kart 64 is my favorite.
I just heard
and I know
so
a lot
many
of people disagree with
hate
me
it.
there, but the drifting mechanic and the slide and the boosting was just, well, perfect for me.
I'm not sure how much it holds up, though.
It holds up enough, I think. I've
Okay.
kind of looked at it. It's graphics-wise, it's crap.
Yeah.
But it's an okay game.
Look at that, the podium. All right, well, my friends, that has been an episode of Distracted Driving.
The war is going to continue.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the drawing board on this again and debate if we're going to continue with this, or maybe we will do we'll do these races again in a different team off camera, potentially, and then come back and continue with that from there. Oh, great! Looks like it's gonna rain here too. But we're not gonna show you what that track is anyway. So,
Nope. Shanghai coming up.
Damn it, you just ruined it. I said we're not going to tell you.
The screen.
I didn't have the screen on. Oh, yeah, it's right. It's on the Player 2
It's showing all
feed.
the stuff you don't want to show.
By the way, yeah, in the future, we will continue to have the Player 2, again, that is PlayerToo TV. That stream will be up as well. You will only be able to see a lot of the main stuff on this stream, so we hope that you tune into this stream and then maybe have that one on the side. We're also going to update it so that if you go to our website, we're going to have an area where you can actually see both of them on one page. And yeah, that has been an episode of Distracted Driving.
It sure has.
We're pretty good at F1 all of a sudden. I don't understand.
Yeah, what's going on? Are we starting to understand the sport? Because that actually scares me a little.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to see. So yeah, tomorrow tune in for a new episode of Vanilla Minecraft Skyblock. Next week, tune in Tuesday for Mistakes Were Made, and then obviously Wednesday for another episode of this. There will not be an episode of Happy Hour on Friday this week because of the fact that I will be out of town for work, unfortunately. So remember, you can visit our website, PlayerWon.tv, to catch up with everything that we do, and also if you are interested in following us on social media, all our social media is listed on there as well. Do you have any parting thoughts, Trace?
I just can't wait to see how many frames I've dropped. Let me take a look and see if I can find that out right now. How many frames did my computer actually drop?
Just look on that top bar.
0. The experiment works!
Exactly. DBK10002 says, "Go Nick, go." Thank you. I'm not sure. Have you been on this side? I don't even know if you've been around before.
No, he's rooting for you. He's a fan. He's your fan.
Great. Thank you for being a fan. And we will see you next week for more Formula One. You guys have yourselves a great night.
We love fans.
Fans are
Fan
great.
one.
Fan 1. Fan 2. I don't know where I'm gonna hit this button that makes it go away. Are you,
Okay, that's good. I've already hit the button.
You've already hit the button. Okay.
Already hit the button.
Okay. Try jumping. God damn it. Now we're definitely ending this stream. Good night.